That new little Uzi drop is so good. That shit is so good.
Set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Hitting that boy at the 5. Nigga, they noticed me.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 26. Check 26. Watch out. Hey, 31.
Out of the gun, Watson. Man open. That's Kiki QT complete. Give them 17 on a pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available.
I ain't played with a mic in a minute.
Before any defender can
kind of weird.
fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Back on the move on 1st down.
Hitting that boy at that 5. Nigga, they noticed me. Stack that motherfucking box. Stack that bitch. Stack that bitch.
They run with Morris. They'll be taken down at the 40.
And that boy got honey badger.
Of 2 yards.
This man said, we good players like
that. You're facing a top 5 team in terms of
my
points
best defensive player, J.J. Watt.
When they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
You better block your ass off.
From just shy of midfield, Watson.
Boy, why he threw it like
that? Incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
44 Mike. Check. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins, huh? Under crunch. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. 55. You mine.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call it
Hold on,
timeout.
coach.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down. On 1st down, Morris. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown.
That's vision. When you run the ball like that, that's vision. I'm not just running zone to the left. No, I'm reading my gaps, reading my blocks. You hear me?
And it's now a 7-0 game.
I need my defense to step up though.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I'm cheesing this game. I don't care. Boot me. Boot me. He gonna run stretch all day.
20. He's checking the clock now.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette.
He gonna run stretch all day.
Kentrell Bryce in on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You can't block me. You can't. Hey! He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Third and 2. Newton.
Get out there.
The screen, it's complete.
Ooh,
Flip
his ass.
Down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Where we going wrong, fellas?
And he's got the first down yardage.
Put it back in, Bryce.
At the 42. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Fournette, a first down carry.
But if all you can run is stretch, you're not good. I'm sorry.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette.
I can't wait till the
touchdown number 12 on the year.
Takes this shit out.
As his guys are on
but I'm gonna run it too then.
in this first quarter.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great.
Why are they doing this shit? Oh, my God.
On 2nd down, it's Morris. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Watson on 3rd down. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds. Just
He's a playmaker.
40.
You see that?
Yardage there on the scramble. It gets
Why you not
first
talking?
down.
You acting funny. That's that Corona.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. taking the give. Now Watson. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
44, Mike. 44. Check. 44.
From the 50, it's Watson. This is caught by Williams. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot on the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield. It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is Love. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Wait, eight. Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Jim. He's checking.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. A shotgun give to Fournette. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Gun. 20. Slow. No. Kill. Check.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Why is Will Fuller not
This will
back
be taken
here?
in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. It's Waring the tight end with it, and they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
And there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now a first down throw, Watson. He's got Fuller. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. So a big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
They'll run on first down. It's Morris. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I don't know what to say.
On 2nd down now, it's Morris. And a big play
Oh
there
my
on
gosh,
2nd
who the
down, but we do have a flag on the field. This is in the area where it might be coming back. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
You better be afraid of
24, at 31, and no time now.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
That's my fault.
Morris. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. After the run, Watson going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
If y'all let DJ Chark Moss, y'all, I'm cutting everybody.
In the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Damn, Shaki, my boy. That's one of my teammates.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them.
This nigga Kentrell Bryce is so ass, bro.
In the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Fournette running right, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
20, like 80, 55. Showing up, 20.
They'll try the air now with Newton. He's going to take a shot.
You better pick that shit.
And that will be
oh my God.
the end zone says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Oh my God.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots in the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this to the 23,
good tackle,
but
man.
that'll be well short of what he needed. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did.
Will Fuller needs to be in. I need some more special teams, big plays.
the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
From the 29, Watson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Josh Allen racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Watson just beating the play clock. And a big loss.
My fucking tight end, I can't even block ever. God damn, that glitch is so dumb.
And that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Stupid ass glitch.
But he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
I don't even got a lot of plays in my custom. That's the crazy part. That shit is so dumb.
Maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On second down, Armstead. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Holton Hill, the one there to bring him down.
One thing I realized, niggas just take plays from other good players in the league.
We think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Gonna throw deep for the end zone.
Like, you literally have not ran one original play since I first played you.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They're running the Giants plays, the Lions plays.
With a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
On third down, Fournette. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
We got it. Check. 20.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, it's Douglas. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's it. Ready? Double dog. That's the way. Watch the twins. Watch the twins. Check it back. 8.
They'll run with Fournette. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now this time he'll look to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Dog, oh my God.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I can't do shit with that shit happening.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 36, Bronson. Open man is QT, complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Tighten up. Switch.
Watson now to throw. He's got it to Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They run for it with Morris. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Mike, 44. Anyway, we got this. Check three. This is Morris. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Forced out to his left. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Third and long. It's Watson. Got an open man. It's QT. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Down, he's coming.
Safety's creeping.
Hey, 59.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing.
What are y'all doing?
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now the Texans will
These
run the
niggas just
first of
standing
their
there watching
timeouts
this.
as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Come on. Check 31. Check 31. Kill.
20. Check 26.
This is Fournette. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Gun.
Check 3. You go tight. You got tight.
Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. A run here with Armstead. And an alley to run. Swatted down the numbers. There he goes. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Raquel Armstead, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time